There's two types of people in the world, my friends. Those who prefer the original title before watching this movie, and those who change their mind after watching the movie. I should know. I'm both. My name is Ren, and this is my review of Zoe Kravitz's directorial debut, Blink Twice. Welcome back, film family, and thank you for joining me for a review I really wasn't planning on making, but then I saw the movie. When tech billionaire Slater King meets cocktail waitress Frida at his fundraising gala, he invites her to join him and his friends on a dream vacation on his private island. As strange things start to happen, Frida questions her reality. And truth be told, walking into Blink Twice, I wasn't too excited. But I was intrigued enough because I always love seeing an actor making a move to the director's chair. And Blink Twice marks an impressive directorial debut for Zoe Kravitz, who perfectly orchestrates her talented cast, seamlessly shifting between absurdist tones and dark horror to fully realize her twisted vision, one that toys with your mind and culminates in one blood-soaked thrilling climax. The film grew on me as the story unraveled, mostly due to Zoe Kravitz's confident directorial helm and her ability to trust an audience. Her work behind the camera in Blink Twice, much like the movie itself, plays with your perception as she frames a seemingly familiar story with a false sense of comfort thanks to all the devilish debauchery on camera, only to disorient us along with the characters with a sinister and unsettling, but ultimately gripping reveals in a film that metaphorically and quite literally switches into a whole different gear in its second half, becoming a wild ride of violence, lust, joy, and sorrow in what has now overall become, to me, one of the most absorbing thrillers of the year. Channing Tatum perfectly balances playfulness with sheer terror. His character of Slater King is the living physical embodiment of the tonal tennis match this movie is constantly playing with itself. He's just having a great year so far, and it's just cool to see such a role for him, unlike anything that he's ever played. There's a great running joke about the positioning of a chair and if it looks weird or not, and it just always works. But he can also make you feel nervous and unsettled whenever he wants, like, a switch goes off on him when the scene demands it. And what helps him come across as terrifying as he does is the incredible Adria Arjona, who continues to showcase remarkable range and undeniable screen presence. One that complements Naomi Akkie's career-defining performance as our lead and POV character. There are just so many uncomfortable laughs you have with this character as she tries to find out what is going on in this island. The fact that she even goes on to this island with all these billionaires and tech people and men of industry and feels so out of place, and there's just a lot of fun that is mined with her character. And that is necessary because Blink Twice is a slow burn in its first half and not one that's always the easiest to sit through. It just sits slightly too comfortable enjoying itself in the sun, in the pool, smoking weed, drinking cocktails, enjoying the amazing looking food that is served in this film before getting to the thick of things. That first half drags on for so long, you can just start to see the parallels and the inspirations for this film. Get Out and Triangle of Sadness and all these eat the rich sort of movies you've seen. It's not until that second half kicks in that you really look past the clunky dialogue and two major character decisions that just feel short-sighted. Just edges in the script that needed to be trimmed to make it all feel smoother. I also didn't have a problem with the ending, but talking to a few of my friends after our screening, I think that ending doesn't quite land as powerfully as Zoe Kravitz intended, and that brings us a little bit back to the conversation at the start of this video about the original title. You can find what the original title was on IMDb, on Google, all around the internet. I think changing the title was a very smart decision. Not to say Blink Twice specifically is a better title, but it better represents what the film is. So for Blink Twice, you'll maybe have a fun enough time in its first half. But once we get to that second half, the movie entirely belongs to the incredible pairing of Naomi Ackie and Adria Arjona, who together completely shine, and you will soon not forget everything that happens and brings the movie together. It's a really good time that shows real promise for Zoe Kravitz, as well as show her in her raw state as a director. And she clearly went for something. I will always admire that. But those are just my spoiler free thoughts on Blink Twice. It's time for you to start the conversation about it in the comments below. Are you excited for the film? Did you enjoy it if you've seen it? And what is your favorite directorial debut in the past 5 years? Also, who's an actor you would love to see working as a director? Anything and everything down there. If you're enjoying this review, there's more 2024 movie reviews right up here. I'm about to go to the Venice Film Festival, London Film Festival after that, so you'll have a lot of early festival coverage coming to you very soon. If you just want to talk more movies and TV with me, this is the place to be. Consider clicking that subscribe button and you won't miss any future conversations on your favorite movies and TV. Zoe Kravitz helms Blink Twice with the confidence of a veteran director, boldly tackling complex themes with remarkable vision. It's not without its untrimmed edges, but the film's distinct voice mostly overcomes its faults thanks to a memorable second half, its haunting set pieces, and a remarkable ensemble. I'm giving Blink Twice a B. Thank you for watching, Film Family. Remember to start the conversation about Blink Twice in the comments below, whether you loved it, whether you hated it, whether you're somewhere in between. Stay tuned for the Venice film coverage to come very soon, and I'll see you in the next one. So until then, love each other and love the movies.